As we know, Indonesia is currently not doing well. Yes, Indonesia is not doing well. In fact, if we look deeper, Indonesia is threatened with bankruptcy and collapse. One of the reasons is that the current leadership seems increasingly erratic and unclear about where they want to take Indonesia. For example, joining the BOP, which is clearly an unclear organization, and even paying 17 trillion at a time when the Indonesian people themselves are struggling and in greater need. Sending 8,000 troops to Palestine, why not send them to Aceh instead, which clearly needs assistance? Why wasn't the 17 trillion used to help with the recovery of victims in Aceh? In addition, there are still ridiculous cases such as importing 1,000 cars from India. Yes, importing cars from India. Is our government really that foolish? Or is it simply because they can engage in corruption together with India? Some kind of corrupt collaboration? Even though we have our own automotive industry, why do we have to import? Is it to increase unemployment in Indonesia? And if we must import, why choose India, which is known for low quality or substandard products? Let me present the data instead of just empty talk. The Ecuadorian Air Force once purchased 7 helicopters from India, and 4 of them crashed on their own, causing fatalities. The Ecuadorian side wanted to return the remaining 3 helicopters, but India did not accept them. As a result, the 3 helicopters are now gathering dust in a warehouse because they have been banned from use by the Ecuadorian government. India also produces Indonesia's fighter jet, and remarkably, the aircraft has already crashed 3 times in 1 year. Imagine, before even entering combat, it has already fallen on its own 3 times within a single year. This number will likely increase if India continues to operate the aircraft. But at the very least, before flying it, they should check whether the ejection seat is functioning properly so it does not result in casualties like what happened at the Dubai Air Show. In addition, Armenia, which imported artillery and rocket systems from India, ultimately also became peace-loving after suffering consecutive defeats from Azerbaijan. The point is, if we're going to import cars, why does it have to be India? I'm getting more and more emotional. Fuck you, Choco.